Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, some claps.
Come on, you can believe your eyes. You can believe your eyes. Yeah, come on, let's get it in. Dennis, come on, give me some claps. Yeah, thank you.
Golly.
All right, high school football is here. Overtime has officially begun. I'm Eliav Gabay. That's Corey Mose. And Corey, this really feels too good to be true.
Honestly, I mean, last night I couldn't fall asleep. I was like a kid at a candy store.
Yeah.
So excited for the first day of Friday Night Lights, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just ready to get this thing popping.
Absolutely, me too, and the only way to get it popping.
What's up?
Our game of the week, so let's not wait any longer and kick things off with that. Of course, for that.
A rematch of last year's playoffs, the Greenwood Rangers versus the Lubbock Estacado Matadors. First drive for the Matadors, a short field sets up a touchdown by the quarterback, number 6, Jaylon Dobbins from 10 yards out. The Matadors would go up 6-0 after missing the 2-point conversion. Now the first quarter was all Matadors. Here you see the Greenwood Rangers on offense, but they can't get anything going. Number 4, Trey Cross gets absolutely stuffed by number 24 and number 5, Kenyeti McClure. Here we go, second quarter, Greenwood on offense at the 1-yard line, and it's number 4, Trey Cross. He takes it into the end zone for the first Ranger score of the evening. They would convert a 2-point conversion to make it 8-6 in the second. Later on in the second quarter, it's again number 4, the running back, Trey Cross. He takes it in for another 1-yard score. You be the judge if he got in or not, but the Greenwood fans here are loving it. It's 14-6 as we head into halftime. Let's hear what Coach Rusty Purser for the Rangers has to say after this performance. Now you talk about that tailback, number 4, Trey Cross, with the young quarterback under center tonight. How important was it for Cross to have a big game for y'all?
Oh, it was huge for Trey. It was huge for our offensive line, just to give Ty a little more comfort, and let him mature a little bit underneath center. And they did a great job. Trey had a phenomenal night, kind of doing what he does. He's a tough physical kid that also has some pretty good athletic ability, and then just executed up front with the O-line and really let us have some comfort.
Sensational, man, seeing that team this year. Yeah. You know what else is sensational? This matchup between RANKIN and BALMORHEA. Now, both of these teams came in ranked number 1 in their divisions, and so you already know this game had to be wild. And the Bears started out this game, of course, hungry with this tough matchup. They actually jumped out to a huge lead with plays like this one, as you see senior Alex Abraham rumbling and stumbling down the sideline into the end zone. Bears were up 28-6, but the Red Devils weren't surrendering without a fight, or you can say a little trickery, that is, as the quarterback throws it across his body to a wide open receiver. RANKIN would actually come back in this game and defeat BALMORHEA 38-36.
And we're moving on now. The Fort Stockton faced Alpine, and running back Oscar Velasquez takes the handoff for an Alpine touchdown, 8-0. Panthers Jaylee Ibarra with a touchdown catch. And in the end zone right there, Bucks still lead 8-6. Fourth quarter now, Bucks Alan Vargas is going to run the ball into the end zone of another Alpine touchdown. Bucks lead 15-6, but Fort Stockton ends up winning this one 19-15.
Going to head over to Big Spring as they took on Vernon, and they tried to set the tone for this season. The Steers finally capitalized on a fumble deep in their own territory with that snag. Oh my gosh, that's nasty. Levitate, yes, word to Kendrick. And so they would not get the point after attempt though. Steers are up 6-0. Big Spring was getting it down defensively though. As you can see, that energy. I love defensive players. They always get hyped. Yeah. And so, of course, there's no football without the cheerleaders doing their thing. I see you a lot of practice. And the Steers would actually close out the first half scoring with a long drive capped by a quarterback keeper from inside the 5. Halftime score is Big Spring 18, Vernon 14. Now the final score would be Big Spring 36, Vernon 14.
All right, we're gonna move on now. Stanton getting it in. There was a fumble with running back Evan Cox. He coughs up the pigskin, and then Colin Humphrey for Grape Creek gets onto it. And now this is tough to see. Of course, the injury with quarterback Tyler Benedict right before halftime. Of course, hate to see this at any time. Really hope this man gets back in the game. And you know what? He actually impressed before that happened right here. He got a TD, so that shows you how valuable he is to this team. Big time, of course. And of course, the quarterback. And Stanton would end up winning this one in a defensive battle, 8-0.
Yeah, you gotta love that, huh? The nitty-gritty Friday night.
That's right.
And so, you know, after watching all those highlights, I see a pretty good amount of spectators in the game.
That's right. 50% capacity is the UIL rule, of course, and they have to wear a mask. But you're right. And even when we were out in Greenwood's game, there were a lot of parents and students in the crowd. So that's why we had to ask those fans how pumped they were to be back in the stands. How much fun is it to be at these games?
So much fun.
Why is it so fun?
Because it's fun that you could support your football team.
We love our Greenwood community. We back up every sport and all the sporting events, and we're a pretty tight-knit community.
It's been really hard since some of my family members have gotten COVID, and you know, all that stuff sucks. But it's just so amazing we're able to be out here right now, right here, with everyone.
I'm happy because I get to see football more advanced because I play flag.
Right now we're going through a lot of hard times, a lot of turmoil, lots of negativity. And just for us to be here, no matter what you feel, no matter what your viewpoints are, we're all agreed on one thing. We're voting for our Rangers. Go Rangers.
Oh, these are the best high school memories. Here, the energy, the vibes, just...
Tell you what, Elliot, you can't beat kids talking on camera.
No.
That's just beautiful. It's cute at the same time.
Yeah.
But I love seeing everyone just supporting all the boys on the field.
Yeah, it can't get better than that, especially on a Friday night. And that's exactly why we thank you for supporting us. And you know what? We have more highlights coming right after the break. Yeah.
We have an active shooter on the interstate. There's another gunshot victim.
This is the first time I've talked to anybody about it. For a long time, I felt a lot of shame for not stopping him.
I've never seen such fear here.
A matter of seconds can change you forever.
1 year later, our community continues to prove we are still Permian Basin strong.
And of course, such an emotional time. Just on Monday, we're going to be having such a special show, 57 minutes, and that is why we're wearing our yellow ribbons, Corey. Obviously, such a impactful time, and shows the strength of this community.
Exactly, and I feel like during that time, I got to see the community come together.
Right.
You know, we have people from El Paso all the way out to Midland, just always being there for each other, and that was very special to see that, especially when I got here.
And showing that Permian Basin strength, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to Overtime. Let's keep the momentum going, though, with the Howard County Bowl. The rivals met again last night with Coahoma taking the last 3 years. Let's see if they can make it four. For Forsan, trying to cut that off. Forsan struck first with a deep pass down the right side to go up 7-0 just 2.5 minutes into the game. The Forsan defense was so solid through the first quarter, as you see them celebrating too, forcing the Bulldogs to punt on their first 3 possessions, Corey. But a few possessions later, Forsan had a bad snap that went over the punter's head and set Coahoma up with very nice field position inside the 10-yard line. The Bulldogs would punch it in, but as you just saw, 2-point conversion was no good. And while Coahoma won the game, get this, Corey, the true winners were the 35 seniors from both teams, because they'll receive $1,000 scholarships from the funds raised from the Howard County Bowl. I mean, what a better way to start the season, huh?
Yeah, of course, man. A better way to start your semester
Yeah,
with $1,000 in your pocket. I need that one,
Them
man.
books.
I also need to see these highlights from Seminole versus Dumas, because that was a playoff rematch from last year. So Dumas actually took Seminole out of the playoffs last year, so Seminole was trying to get some revenge. And to start this game off, Flowers is going to be passing to, check this, Trey Villalua, man, you gotta love that last name. That mug's smooth. He gets down the sideline and accomplishes a first down. Next play now, Flowers will actually pass it again to Hayden Andrews. Now the Demon defense would corral him there and not let him get that first down, and so they got the stop. Now Spencer Williams for the Demons, they'll hit the quarterback keeper. He shuffled. Do you see that juke move? Oh my God, lowers his shoulder and finally gets that first down, slipping and sliding out of bounds, and then he'll actually hand off the ball here for 20 yards out to Jacob Maris, and he'll take that into the end zone for the first score. They had a slight work there for the Demons right there, brushing off the shoulder. Now Flowers, he'll scramble on 3rd and long and actually lose the ball. But the Seminole O-line, guess what? They make the recovery, but it wasn't enough as the Demons and Williams would keep the ball again and take it in for another score to make it 14-0. And this one was not too good, man. Dumas would win this one 48-8.
Yeah, that's a tough one, but Corey, you spent some time with Seminole during two-a-days. Was there anything that stuck out to you?
Honestly, Eliab, yeah, there was just one thing I noticed. There was like a sense of, I could say, like brotherhood, but it was rooted in the Christianity faith that they all had, and it kind of made it feel less like a football team and more like a family, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is honestly that type of vibe that we need in this serious time that we're going in the world.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I gotta say the offense, the quick drills.
Indiana 52!
I like playing fast, that's my tempo, you know.
You better not drop my man's video on you.
You know, there's 5A and 6A guys all over the state sitting at home right now that would love to be sitting here talking to you instead of me.
It feels good to be back. We're blessed to have a season due to COVID and all that. We're very fortunate compared to other schools that don't get this opportunity.
Oh, it's like Christmas Day. I mean, it's a fantastic feeling to get out here with the boys and strap on some pads and just hit someone, and we're really blessed to have this season.
We want them talking.
It's the pretty boy stuff.
We want them talking to each other.
On that football. Well, I'm usually the one doing the yelling, so that's kind of my thing.
Whether it's in the locker room, school, on the field, we're always pushing each other to do the best, hyping each other up.
They're only as good as what's leading them, you know, and so if our coaches got their hands in their pockets and standing around quiet, then our kids are going to be the same way.
Our Father.
We always do the Lord's Prayer after every practice and like after every game. A lot of us, we even go to the same churches together. We church meetings on Wednesday, and it's all pretty much wound up around our religion.
We meet at one of the churches here in town, and every church in town is represented in that group, from their youth pastor to their pastor to everything in between. Tell my staff and everybody else that, you know, it's faith, family, and then football. It's number 3 on the list.
We all know God comes first, and coaching staff does a good job of making sure that we put Him first in everything we do. So it's a big part of everything we do here.
All right. We know y'all are excited for top plays, so, you know, hold your horses. All right, but before we get to that, let's look at some of the scores around the area.
All right. Oh, this is a song.
Okay, a little Spanish in it. But anyways,
Okay.
Rankin County took the L tonight against Merkel 46-14. And then Gordon County, they had a deep run in the playoff last year. That's a team to watch. They defeated their opponent Calvert 62-42.
They dropped a 60-piece. What? Okay,
Not talking Nuggets either.
yeah. And then Buena Vista, the Longhorns, getting it done against Luke. 56-24, 4 points short of a 60-piece themselves. How about that? Buena Vista Longhorns and Coach Bashofsky, if you don't know how to say his name.
I'm proud of you.
That's right. Getting that big-time dub. And, of course, we got top plays coming, Corey. Are you ready? But before we get to that,
what's up?
How can they get involved?
Oh, I got you. I'll let them know. All right, so we're about to show you 3 of our favorite plays from this week, all right? Then we're going to post these plays to Twitter. And that's when y'all come in, all right? Y'all need to go to our Twitter page and vote on what you think should be our big time play.
Yeah, we're gonna reveal that on Tuesday. Don't forget that, so you better tune in, all right? We're ready?
I guess so.
Well, let's go. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Top plays of the week. Our first top play. Oh, man, this is going to be a good one. You already saw this one. It's the steer making like Kendrick Lamar and levitate. The Moss-like catch. On. There you go.
Here we go. This was the wink game. Oh, my gosh. That was a great deflection there.
Yes.
That's how you stop the offense.
That's right. And last but not least, Rankin versus BALMORHEA, as this Red Devil throws across his body, open man, TD. All right, Corey, top plays, not bad. Maybe we even you know what? Maybe even we'll make some changes before we post. I don't know.
Hey, don't tell the people, man.
I don't know.
Don't tell the people.
All right. Well, we went through game time. We went through overtime. Your first one's totally in here.
Yes.
How you feeling?
Sensational, I guess.
Of course, you have to say sensational.
But also, like, you know, I feel sweat coming down my face. It was also so just hectic.
So hectic.
But guess what? It's chill now.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
We got it through, and we made it through, and thank you, buddy.
Let's go. There you go.
I thought we were going to clap hands.
We got you. No. But, of course, as he just said, it was hectic, so we got to thank our whole crew here at News West 9, and we can't wait to do it all again next week, of course.
Yes, sir.
All right, so don't forget to vote for the Tuesday big time play, and we'll see you soon.